Hi guys, so a viewer of mine brought to my attention of a recent video that he saw, and he just wanted me to do a reaction, maybe for concern. So I went there and checked out the channel because I never heard of. This is the channel name is Rubeauti. I like the name. It's kind of unique and cute, and then. She's also like she's just like upcoming right now. She's like trending. So and then I watched the video. The video was how expensive is dating a Filipina, and I think I was gonna answer the viewer with the comment, and I suggest, I'd rather make it a video because it's kind of very interesting. A lot of foreigner, I'm sure, would like to know. And since I am born and raised in the Philippines, but now residing in Florida for like 20 plus years, so I can relate to the foreigners concern, and then I also can relate to the Filipino, because I know the people. So I'm the best person to do the reaction video on this situation or this topic. So I'm just gonna give my best, advice or or experience, just like Real Beauty. She was trying her best to give you her observation. So let's go. I wanna listen to her video.
If it's the first time that you are going to meet your girlfriend's family, then I just remembered what my mom told me the other day. She said then you should get your wallet prepared because it's a whole complete package.
Okay, so when she said that, her mom said when you have to be ready to open your wallet. What she really meant is her mom was referring to the foreigner boyfriend.
What do you mean by that? You will go to their hometown, to their province, and then don't expect that you're only going to meet the parents. I mean, the mom, the dad, and the siblings. You are going to meet much more than that. You're going to meet the whole family, the extended family. I remember when I was young, I have neighbors and cousins who are married or who are dating foreigners, and I saw the time that every time that the foreigner visits, then they throw a big party, and everyone, the whole family is like the whole town, and everyone's going to be there, and you are expected to pay all the expenses. So if it's just like that, going to the park, it's not very expensive, I believe. It's just throwing a big party at home in the girl's hometown, then I think that is fine. You will probably spend like 5,000 pesos or like around $100. But if you are going out, plan to go to a resort with the whole family, or the hotel or restaurant, then maybe you will spend around $500. Filipino family relationship is very tight, and that Filipinos are really family-oriented people. When you ask your girlfriend out, she probably wants to bring the whole family so that they can also experience, they can also have fun, and she just wants to make her family happy. Most probably that will happen. The bad thing about it is I don't know if all foreigners agree to that. Maybe there are a lot of foreigners who is okay with that, but I'm sure there are also foreigners who doesn't agree with it. So if you're someone who don't agree with that, then you can just talk to your partner and be transparent that you're not really comfortable doing that. I'm sure she will understand, and so that you both can make arrangements or agreement about it so that you can avoid misunderstanding. Your girlfriend will understand. I am sure of that. But I I used to see that when I was a kid. I see my cousins and or my neighbors who are married to a foreigner or who's dating foreigner that time. They used to throw a big party or they used to go outing. What they do is they will rent like two L300 vans or a big van, big enough to accommodate the whole family, the extended family. I used to like envy them when I was a kid. Like I wish I also have someone in my family who's married to a foreigner so that I can also go on outing every time.
Let's say you are on a long distance relationship, somebody you met online, and then you kind of already know each other, and then this is a good time to visit her since the Philippines is open. Once you're there, the Filipina would love to have you meet her family. And normally, especially when the Filipinas from the province, you will have to meet more than the family because they always, in the province, Filipina has a lot of extended family, and a lot of extended family are so curious to see the foreigners. So you're gonna be like a star. That's what she meant. So that is expected and it's true. And then you will have to go and meet the family. And I think that this is a good opportunity for you also to meet the family, so you kind of know how many in the family, how many siblings. These are very key. These are you almost like have to take note to see if the are the sibling are everybody healthy. This is also kind of critical as a just trying to this as I'm not saying I'm a foreigner. I'm saying that imagining if I were the foreigner, I have to take note. And then what else? If are the is the house in good shape? If they live, most of the time probably they live in a like a kubu, which is very nice. To see if it's in good shape. Is the ceiling okay? Is there a leak on the roof? You need to take note because this will hunt you back later. So that's what I'm saying. I'm suggesting take note and good. You met everybody, and then you have to expect in Philippine culture, or I think mostly Philippine culture, when you invite one person, they will they like to bring extra baggage. They will bring their friends. So you have to be careful. So if you invite like 12 people, don't be surprised if three doesn't show up. That's the Filipino. They love to party. They love to party, and at the same time, sometimes they also love to take advantage. Hey, it's a free food. I'm sorry. I might be too, I'm not insulting anybody, but that's the truth. I just want everybody to know. Me, I don't give people BS. I just tell it like it is, what I know about. So you have to expect that. So she was right. You will end up not only meeting the family, the relative, the extended relatives, and also the friends. You could end up like 100 people in that house. And don't worry, even it's a small house, it could accommodate 100 people. Believe me, it will. And you just have to be prepared. If you're a foreigner, you are not accustomed, or you're not with this attention. Everybody will be like, their eyes will be on you. Um, and at the same time, you have to, most of the Filipino don't speak English or understand a little bit. In the province, maybe not so, but they can still understand. They can understand hello, hi, so those type of things, or thank you, or how are you. They just could not respond back. They do understand you, they just could not respond back. And then when you try to speak Tagalog, they will be so thrilled. You will see Filipino reaction like laughing, And then some foreigner, might think, why are they laughing at my Tagalog? I'm trying to speak. They are not laughing at you personally. They are just thrilled. They were just so happy that you are trying to speak their language. They find it amusing. And also keep this in mind, Asian people, not only Filipino, like, or love to laugh. We tend to laugh at everything. Okay, so she also mentioned that you would expect to pay like a 5,000 peso, or about $100, if you decided to go to the house and they have like a buffet as table. Is it possible 5,000? Yes. I was just thinking, most of the times, you're gonna have like a pancit. It's a noodle, still fried noodles. And then what else? Most of the time it will be like a barbecue, either barbecue pork, or those intestine, pork intestine, or some maybe chicken. Those are cheaper, so you could expect that. And then some kind of fish, and probably some fruits. So that's feasible, to have like a 5,000 budget for like a in-house welcoming party. Actually, it's welcoming you, but at your expense. You the foreigner has to pay for that one. And also, by the way, I have to share this to you, the foreigner, because it's a culture different too. In Asian culture, when you get married, the man is the one who will pay for all the expenses. Okay, so in the U.S. it's a reverse. In the U.S. It's the woman who has to pay for the expenses. That's kind of reverse. Okay, so and then she also said that if you decided that you want to take your Filipina to like a resort or hotel or a nice restaurant, expect to pay like a 500. Instead of 100, it will go to 500, which is, she's right again. So she was very, I think, very honest with her opinion, and she did her research. But it will be a nice gesture, if the foreigner pay for that one. And remember, a Filipina would love their foreigner more if they are very generous. I mean, generous can be very sexy. So doesn't matter how old you are. You could be in your 60s, in 70s. But if you're generous, you all of a sudden you are Tom Cruise. You are very, very sexy. Just think about that. Uh, at the same time, I also want to warn you now. So I want to give you the positive and also the negative. You don't want to get too much extravaganza. You don't want to show your money, because it will haunt you later. It will haunt you later. If they see you that you are just constantly throwing away money, of course, at that moment, she will be so in love with you, was so crazy, like you're the king. You're the king of her life. You're the king, coming in a shining armor to, like a pretty woman, like in that Pretty Woman movie, Julia Roberts and Richard Gere, remember? It might set a bad impression, and then you're gonna be expected everything. Yeah, those are the things. Remember when I said that you have to take note, are the family, are they healthy? Are, how old are the parents? This will come into play at later time. Remember, as she have said it, which is true, Filipina are very family oriented. They are very close family, and then you will be expected to like have a reunion. They love reunion, and they love karaoke. So if you hate karaoke, you better get some headset or something like that. Then but again, she was saying like just maybe 2 or 3 times in a year. Expect maybe 6 times, because depending on how many siblings. You have the very important is Christmas time. You have a New Year's. New Year's are those are very critical, very important, and birthdays are very important. Her birthdays, your birthday, the parents' birthday. So I would say maybe 4 to 6 times. Maybe four. And then, like I said, uh, you need to know the family, the background, because how many siblings. And then she also mentioned that you like expected, to help the family because that's how they were teach when they were young. That's how we were. The parents teach us like not only Filipino but in Asian culture. Most of the Filipina, they have big extended family. They always have a big family. Most I it's so hardy to see a Filipina only have like two or three sibling. Most of the time you will end up with like maybe 6, 7, 8, 9. Especially in the province, that's all they do is making baby. I could just say this as a joke, but that's the reality truth. Because over there in the province, most of the people are, there's nothing much going on in the province, and then like on the weekend, people like to drink, and then once they drink, and then it will turn to sex. So it's almost like that's their pastime. That's why in the province, chances they have a lot of children. That's the reality truth. Again, she have said that she also said that if you're not comfortable with that meeting the whole gang of the family, you can discuss that with your Filipina, and then some Filipina will understand, but some Filipina might not, might take it, might feel offended, like you are not accepting the whole of her, because the whole of her, that means it's also the package is with the whole family. Uh, in a way, in a culture, especially the Filipina, they like to have some kind of like a approval from the family. If the family like love the foreigner, she feel like she's making the right decision. So that's the culture things. But you have to, as a foreigner, if you, let's say, you're not a wealthy foreigner, you are, you're depending on your social security. You have to really sit down and talk to your Filipina. Just be very upfront. Tell her, hey, you know what, I love you, but I can help your family if they in need. We can help a little bit, but we're not gonna be helping them like uh, all the time, because also have to think of our future also. We have to have our life. So it's much better you if you are you don't live closer to your Filipina girlfriend or wife. It's much better if you live farther. I think that's much better for you as a foreigner. This is just my advice for the foreigners. When my viewer asked me, I did, before I was thinking of doing a reaction video, and then I said maybe I could reach out to her, and we can do some collaboration, or I can interview her because she seems like a quite nice lady, and I thought it was a great topic. You know, she can share as a Filipina, and I can share on the foreigner side, because since I lived in Florida for a very long time. But she wrote back. She declined it politely. She said, she was very shy, camera shy. So she, feel like, she said no, in short. But I was kind of persistent, but she didn't respond back to me. But that's okay. I can understand. Sometimes I do that too. I a lot when I was starting out, and people were, like contact me, hey, can we do a collaboration? I say, I'm not so ready, especially if I don't know the topic we're going to be talking about too much. I don't want to look, like stupid, so. It's not easy to be on camera, so I can understand her part. But I'm gonna put her video down below. You can check her channel. She have a couple of video, like I think it will help foreigners. And then if you need more explanation, you can always come to me. And we can do a reaction video, try to explain. I was just hoping that one day I can go, when I go back to the Philippines, when I retired, I can do more video like this, interview a lot, more Filipina and then also foreigners, and to give both sides and to the viewer, for more value for the viewer. Oh, by the way, also I noticed that I'm sure you guys also noticed that she has mentioned several times that she have noticed, about when she's out in Tagaytay, she has seen, like a family with the foreigners, and also she was have mentioned a couple of times that she wished that that her family has a foreigner also, that so she can experience. So I don't know. This is like a hint, guys. If you're a foreigner, you're single, you're looking for a Filipina, what are you waiting for? Go grab her. She's a winner. All right. So let me know your thought on this video. Thank you again for watching. Take care and stay safe, and God bless. Bye bye.